Hey, BIS 301. I'm actually nervous doing this video because it's late, so late. I'm sorry about this. Yes, I'm apologizing for being late. It's like I'm violating my own cardinal rule I've been telling you guys. But, you know, this does affect you, okay? If you get anything out of these videos and I'm late, then that's a problem, okay? That I'm putting on you. I don't want to do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to make it quick. Take care of a little housekeeping. So just little things like when I mentioned paragraph breaks in your writing, and I go to format, but just try to challenge yourself to break up your writing into paragraphs. Okay, I'm not talking about spaces between the paragraphs. I'm just talking about indent paragraph. Sometimes people get caught up and they just keep writing and you get about a page and a half of one paragraph. And that is difficult to read. The substance of it may be fabulous, but there's something to say about the format, the appearance, okay? It's akin to, if you're going out looking for an apartment and, you go in the apartment, you look in the apartment, and you're seeing pictures of it online or something. The apartment looks great. It's great inside, looks great. And you get there, and the outside of the building is wrecked, trashy, you know, refrigerators out on the line. I mean, so like I said, what's inside sometimes doesn't do justice or because of what the outside looks like. Okay, I know that's kind of a weird analogy, but it helps maybe to understand why formatting is important to be consistent when people are reading a lot of papers and when you're in the world of academia. Okay, but you guys otherwise are doing a great job. All right, so I also want to talk about no attachments in the discussion board. I think we minimize that, but remember, discussion board is just throw it up there and let's discuss. Okay, so don't attach anything because I'm not going to read it. I'm just going to put it at 0 until you post it correctly. Okay, I think that's fair. I'm not telling you getting a 0. I'm just saying I'm giving you a chance to repost it correctly. Okay, I'll be scoring papers. I'll be scoring like a madman all week this week. I was out of town. I'm back in Arizona. This is my office. This is what's our old conference room. If anybody ever wants to come in here, it's USC building, room 125. It's across University Boulevard from Manzanita dorms, and I don't expect me to always be here because, as you can see, it's a giant room and there's nobody here but me. Nobody really comes in. We like to work in the field, or we have classes, or the important people have their own offices. So, all right, let's go with an Easter egg, huh? Okay, let's go with surprise. Just surprise is Easter egg because I'm surprising you by actually doing my job today, okay? Um, all right, so maps 2, we're on that. I'm sure some people probably turned it in. I'm sure you kind of frustrated because you haven't seen my response or review of maps 1 yet. Hopefully you get that soon. So I'm gonna offer a little wider latitude, of course, because I haven't been able to. I fell a little behind, okay, admittedly. Get a hold of me. Some of you have been asking me specific questions. I think a lot of the questions revolve around where to find sources. So whether you're looking for concepts, theories, definitions of, things, whatever you're going to look for these maps assignments, you need to find sources, okay? And they should be scholarly sources, all right? Remember we talked about, you're not going to use encyclopediabritannica.com or Forbes.com or dictionary.com, or especially Wikipedia. And anything that has advertising on it is going to be obviously a revenue producing site that is not a scholarly site for almost the most part, complete part of it. Okay, so that's why I recommend you go to, either you can send me an email with a link and say, hey, can I use this one? And I'll give you my honest opinion. A couple of people have done that. And I appreciate you checking. I think I said they were both good to go, so that was nice. Also, just look at go to the ASU Library site. Okay, type in search. Be creative on what you're searching for, or general, and then go down to more specific. But look at the filters on the side and filter down for peer reviewed, filter down for complete text online, and you'll be surprised how many things you'll find. Okay, and then what I always did was I looked at like, of course, you look at the titles right away and see if it works. Then you save a bunch of them, save them for yourself, and then go back and say you saved about 20 or so, and go back and look at those 20 individually and see the table of contents. Does it look like something's in there that you're going to use? Great, If not, check it, okay? and narrow it down again. And then once you get down there, then you go into each of those chapters and take a look and drill down and see if you can find things that work for you, throw away the ones you can't, and then take those little items and maybe copy them, put them on a a doc that you can refer to, and make sure you keep your sources organized. And then you can group them or something, like these are the concept quotes and things. These are the other theories, and then when you use them in your paper, you can automatically reference them correctly and cite them correctly. Okay, but that seems to be the biggest challenge people face in this project is the sourcing academic material instead of advertising and things and blogs and what have you. So don't fall into that trap. And let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns about that. Okay. Um, I'm going to leave it go at this, 6-minute video about that, okay? You guys get a hold of me. I'll get the other one out in time before module 6, okay? Because we're coming on the home stretch. Obviously, class is doing really well. All 113, I think there's a really good success rate in this course, okay? So let's go to the last Easter egg. Yeah, it's only going to be 2, okay? Easter egg is going to be Apple. Let's just use Apple. Actually, it's unprepared, okay? So you guys have a good one, and get a hold of me if you need me, okay? Forks up. See ya.